What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Here we go, right? Here we go again. Talking about this dirty little kid. He just wants attention. He just can't get views unless he talks about gunnery. What a shame, man. You know what's funny? Simple business, right? It's simple business. If you're operating a business at a loss, you don't have a business. You just have an expensive hobby. This vato has a space rented out, and he's built different studios in there, and it looks nice. I give it to him. It looks real good. It looks professional. Very good quality work, man. And then he invites guests on for 1,000 views, 2,000 views. Let's say his RPM is $6. So he invited these people to make $6. He still got to pay for the lights, for the Wi-Fi, the rent there, any food, any drinks. Yeah, that $6 ain't cutting it. And so what is he gonna do? He's in a panic, right? He just needs views. Look at his videos when he gets views. You'll see this face on the thumbnail. Or you'll see my name. Or you'll see Gunner's face. Or his name. Or you'll see both of us. That's embarrassing. So every now and then, you know, I got to take my belt off. I got to spank this dirty little kid, get mugre all over my belt, dust all over the place. The reason why I'm doing this is I saw the short that he did. I didn't see the video. People were telling me to watch the video, right? People are saying, oh, he's talking papas. He's talking a gang and shit about you and Gunner. So what? I don't watch him. Who does? Who's watching that dirty little kid, eh? The vato is barely able to put a coherent sentence together. His verbiage is shit. His content obviously is shit. Like nobody's watching that bum, right? But every now and then, like I said, I feel like pulling out the whack video again. He wants so bad for the raza to forget that. It's not gonna happen. It's not. Especially when you talk tough. So I got a short little list here before I even get into anything, right? I got 4 names right here. I know I could add mine and Gunner's name, but let's just look at the people he hates. Baldacci. Cholo Juan. Swifty Blue. High Power Fitness. They're all raza. Actually, all of those are Southsiders. How come Whack 100's not on that list? Hey, Luz! Tell the homies to mount up! Remember that? And instead of telling Whack, let's make world news, he said, who called you a rat? Who called you a rat? We'll never forget that. We'll never forget that. And because old fucking Cantinflas mustache said, hey, homie, what would he look like? Dog, yeah, they call me Nipsey Hussle a lot, eh? The ethnicity of it all. But yeah, dog, what would he look like fucking arguing over the internet? Why you talk about people so much on the internet then? You can't have it both ways. You can't be a straight up who you are, a coward, get punked on the internet, You had the vato in your studio. You called him a rat. You called him a cop. And then you sat down with him. Like that, eh? You and your buddies, eh? All you vatos right there. Hey, okay, whack. And he told you to your faces, Southsiders can rat. You know what that means? Southsiders are rats, according to him. And how are you? So you hate vatos that are supposed to be your homies. You reported Baldacci. I should put the picture up. I may put the picture up on this video. Let's see. You reported Baldacci. Okay. You set up Cholo Juan, who you had pedo with, internet pedo. And Cholo Juan, by himself, 805. Cholo Juan by himself pulled up, eh? Like, what's up? I'm here. And you had somebody 5 counties over call in and disrespect him over a paño. Swifty Blue. Like, now high power. You did this video, Holmes. You did. I didn't watch it. I refuse to watch the bullshit, right? Dirty Kid is just. But you did this video, and then you made a short. The short is what popped up on my feed. Unfortunately. And you sounded like a bitch. So this guy was talking to Gotos about me. I'm a homie. Whose homie are you, fool? Who the fuck's homie are you? This is an individual who hates on anybody. He calls us level 10 pintos, level 10 pinteros. You mad? Why you mad, homie? Because we were putting in work on the streets? Because we were putting in work behind them walls? You were getting your spray paint on them. You were like... You got down, homie. Them walls were never the same after you spray painted on them. Meanwhile, the men were doing what men do. You were talking to Gotos about me. And then you called Gotos a derogatory term that's used against the North. From the safety of your motherfucking garage studio in the Inland Empire. Cell Soldier! You should really take all them blue paños off of your set, eh? Take all the blue lighting out of your set. Pink it up, eh? Pink. Rainbows. Put your reality around you, eh? Anybody who has shed blood or spilt blood for that blue paño, they're watching what you do and laughing at you, eh? Some of them, they're not laughing. They're offended. And your obvious lack of politicking is going to catch up to you. I'm not going to talk about the behind the scenes stuff, but one thing that you should know is who you talk to is who you talk to, homeboy. Who other vatos talk to is who they talk to. Whoever's telling you get that, don't do that. That other guy's, who he's talking to is like, it'll get taken care of. Your lack of understanding is obvious because you've never been a player in the game, big dog. Everything is Hollywood with you. From your quack ass tattoos to the $2 game you got. Do your thing, Holmes. Karma's a motherfucker. Me and Gunner talk about us, homie. Make videos about us. But we making money. You're not. You're losing money. You know it, and I know it. You're surrounding yourself with fake friends. You don't have the balls to stand on your own 2 feet. And you know that you don't have real friends around you. And that's why you peed on yourself when Wack said mount up. Come on, Holmes. You really think Wack 100 was gonna pull up? You really think Wack 100 after he threatened you on the internet, on a live, you really think he was gonna pull up? But you were scared, homie. You said you gotta find the paperwork. You were stuttering. You know, when people get under stress, under what they determine, what they interpret as a real threat, only 2 things happen in their mind: fight or flight. There was no fight in you, eh? Stop it already. Stop playing, Holmes. You had fear in you. Over the internet. Over the internet, Holmes. Change up your content, eh? I'm telling you, put up rainbows and shit behind you. Wash your face before you get on camera. And the people you are really a part of, that rainbow crew, because that blue crew, you're not built for that. On top of that, who gives a fuck? You're fucking old. Or what are you, 40 years old? I trip out on these vatos that are 40 years old trying to impress vatos when, shit, you don't want to get in the streets and impress them. So how do you think you can impress them with your words? You obviously never been around anybody. Not one of them real motherfuckers behind them walls. Not one of them real dudes that are really in it is impressed by what you got to say. But, you know, as long as you can make a video hating on another fucking raza, another Mexicano, Latino, whatever you want to call it, as long as you can do that, your little puppy piss heart is content. You won't try to uplift nobody. I was going to say nobody that looks like you, but damn, there's really not too many that look like you. Oh, awkward built ass, rodent ass. You got a possum face. You always look dirty too, Holmes. Like, wash your face, homie. Somebody ought to have like one of them spray bottles. You know, like when the cat or the puppy trying to like shit on the carpet. Hey, and before you go on the camera, somebody should just hit you with a spray bottle in the face. That way you at least wipe it, you know, and get some of that shit off. But there's something going on within you, eh? There's some self-hatred there. There's an inferiority complex there that you feel like you got to tear down raza. Remember you used to always be in my chat, on my lives, all the time? Hey, how many times was I in yours, eh? Keep it real. 2, maybe 3. Hey, what's up, Holmes? How you doing? But how many times were you in mine? See, I got some very loyal, very observant subscribers. And they're like, man, that fool used to always be in your chat. I know. And I used to tell people, hey, go and support that channel, eh? And look at you now. You can't get no views. You can't even understand why. Nobody likes the bullshit you talk about. And then you bring up me and Gunner, and people go over there and they watch. Hey, that one you did, that video you did, they told me watch the end of it, where the one where we smashed on that lame L, the one you backed up, that green lighter dude, the green light gang guy that you backed up. That was funny, that you backed him up. And when you took off your jacket at the end of the video, that was funny. That was funny. How come you were the same height when you stood up as when you sit down though? Anyways, that doesn't matter. But yeah, that made me laugh. And that's the thing about me. Like if I see stuff and I don't care what you say. What you say don't make me or break me. I know who I am. You can go off all these rumors about me and all that. But you notice that none of these rumors about me, you don't ever hear nothing about me being a coward. It's not going to happen. But it's all good. That's my video for the day, tough guy. You just watch this and then you just make a reaction. And you're welcome, because you will get views. I'll probably get more. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. And hopefully, little dirty boy doesn't report your channel. I'm out of here.